Hi everyone, Daisy here with day 7 of the 12 Days of Christmas Holiday Music Edition, and today is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. So I am using this amazing cut file. So the Merry and the Xmas is a free cut file that's available over in the Confessions of a Paper Addict Facebook group. It's free only, I believe, till the end of December. So if you want it, definitely head on over and check that out. You need to join the Facebook group, and you do have to answer the questions. If you're not already in it, it will ask you a couple of questions. They're very general questions about crafting. You have to answer the questions before you can get approved to join the group. But then you can download the free cut files. I think there are 4 or maybe 5 this month that are free. So definitely check that out. But I added the little word. That is a font that I had on my computer. So what I did is I kind of broke that cut file apart, slid the little in there, and then welded it back together so that it would all cut out as one piece. And then I'm using my November Hip Kit Club and these awesome pictures of my daughter. She got like a bunch of clothes for Christmas, and so she's wearing like a Olaf onesie and a hat, and she put shorts over the top of it, and I think she's got like fuzzy socks on or something too. And then it's just in kind of the aftermath of Christmas, and she's just striking a pose. So yeah, just gonna have those photos on there. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. But I was just gonna go without anything behind these photos, and then I came across the tissue paper that I think this month's kit came wrapped in, but it could have been a previous month. It actually fell down on me, and I'm like, oh, this matches really well, let's go with it. So I'm gonna put them on here, or on this tissue paper, and then I always use 2 layers of it because I feel like one is too see-through and it's too delicate and hard to manage, kind of, and I feel like 2 really helps that. And then I'm going to spend like a million years backing this with cut file with some foam adhesive that I got from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and this is a double-sided adhesive, foam adhesive, and it is a really good quality. So if you're interested in picking some up, head on over to Spiegel Mom Scraps and check that out. But I'm just going to stick down everywhere except for under the little. I kind of just let that float because I feel like it's thin enough it's supported. So hopefully that doesn't backfire on me, but it seemed fine when I was sticking everything else down. So yeah, really it's just going to be me cutting this up. So if you haven't already, head on over to Christy's channel and check out her layout. It is amazing, and yeah, super love it. I will have a link for her channel down below. I'll try to remember to link everything, like Confessions of a Paper Addict and Spiegel Mom Scraps. You might have to scroll down a little bit, but you should find a link down there, I think. And now I'm just going to remove all of this double-sided adhesive. And then I'm going to, the way you saw me kind of place the photos, I'm going to kind of tuck them in a little bit before I adhere everything down. Because this foam, I do actually get it to come off this cardstock, but I don't feel like I really pressed it down hard. But once you put it like permanently in place, it does not want to come off. So you need to be a little mindful of that. It's a learning curve for me because I, work a lot with ATG, which is a little bit more forgivable. As long as you don't like really rub things down, you can kind of move them around. This is not, this is a little less forgivable. So again, more of me peeling all this stuff off. And I have a little can off camera, you can't see it, that I'm actually throwing all those little pieces in. I'm not just like tossing them. Although if you were at my house right now and saw my craft space, you'd probably think I just tossed them all over, because I have got like flotsam and jetsam all over my craft area. This 12 Days of Christmas gets my piles really high. if I don't spend the time to clean up after myself, which I have not been doing. So, and then I stick this down, and then there's not enough room for the third photo, so I have to very, very carefully peel it up and slide it over just a hair. And then I stick down the third photo. And I didn't realize in these pictures, I don't know what we were doing, but there's a lamp sitting on the couch in the background, which I don't understand. Don't really know what was happening there, but so I try to cover it up the best I can in some of the photos, because I don't know, that's a little embarrassing. Who has a lamp on their couch? And then I adhered that blue paper, that's a Hip Kit exclusive, and I cut 2 strips of it, top and bottom, adhered them down, and then ruffled up the edges because I didn't use a like a cutting board. That's not right. I didn't use oh, it's like 3:30 in the morning and I'm losing my ability to speak. They were not cut straight because I just used my scissors to cut them, so I ruffled up the edges so you can't tell it's not straight. And then I'm coming back in with the die cuts. I am changing around the order a little bit. I have that little TV down in the corner that says Merry Christmas, and then there's a stocking and a couple of ornaments that I'm hanging around. And I really like that poinsettia flower cluster off of the chipboard, but I couldn't, like, I don't know. I wasn't sure about it, so I put it back, and then I go through everything else, and then I pull it back in. I just really love that. And I decided to go in kind of a diagonal with my embellishments. And I'm pulling out of this, this is Pretty Little Studio that I got from Paper Issues. And I thought I was going to use that happy up there, but then I find this Dear Santa, Let Me Explain, and I don't know, that just, I feel like fits this. So I'm going to stick that down up there, and then I have the leftover hearts from the cut file, or not hearts, stars from the cut file, and so I'm going to put a few of those down. I pulled out a heart and a star cut die cut from the Pretty Little Studio pack that I'm also going to add, and then I'm going to finish off my title. So I'm going to just do Have Yourself a, yeah, Have Yourself a, and then Merry Little Christmas is on there. And these are the Hip Kit thickers, and I was struggling to get things straight. I didn't want to put my head in the camera, but I couldn't see where the letters were, and so I was trying to use, like, because I had the screen up on my computer, and so I was trying to watch that as I'm putting them down to see if they're straight. I did Have Yourself. Oh, now I have to go change that. So nobody kill me. I know, don't, like, I know. I see it. Have Yourself. I see it, so I will fix it. So everybody, I see it now. You don't need to comment that I spelled it wrong. Oh, jeez. Anyway, so now I'm coming in with the Holiday Classics sequin mix and putting down a bunch of sequins around in this diagonal. And I'm sorry you can hear my dog whining. He's kind of being a little pain in my butt because he waits until I'm busy doing something and then he wants to go outside, but he only wants to go outside for 5 seconds until I walk away, and then he wants back in, and then he wants back out, and then back in. So you're just gonna have to deal with him whining. But yeah, just sticking all this down, I'm kind of putting them around, and then I'm gonna come in with my jewel picker upper tool and my wet glue and finish sticking them down. And then that's pretty much gonna be my layout. So like I said, if you haven't checked out Christy's layout yet, head on over to her channel. There will be a link down below. Go join the Confessions of a Paper Addict Facebook group for this free cut file. And yeah, I hope everybody is enjoying this series and staying safe and healthy. And I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.